Welcome back to Bike Focus Reviews, your trusted source for deep dives into the world of motorcycles. Today, we're kicking it into high gear with a very special spotlight, the 2025 Harley-Davidson Flathead. Yes, you heard that right. One of the most legendary engines in motorcycling history is making a bold return, not as a forgotten relic, but as a reinvented masterpiece. This isn't just a bike, it's a love letter to the golden age of American motorcycling, blended with modern engineering for the new era. A legacy reimagined. To truly understand what makes the 2025 Flathead so exciting, we need to take a quick look at its roots. The original Flathead engine dates back to the 1920s and gained prominence through the 30s and 40s. It was beloved for its simplicity, reliability, and iconic design. Harley-Davidson's decision to resurrect this platform isn't just about nostalgia, it's about reigniting a spirit that defined generations of riders. The 2025 Flathead doesn't just echo history, it rewrites it. The engine, classic inspiration with a modern twist. Let's talk about what's under the hood, or rather, what's at the heart of this beast. The 2025 Flathead is powered by a thoroughly modern V-twin engine that visually and mechanically pays tribute to the original Flathead configuration. Unlike the vintage Flathead design that used side valves, the new version utilizes overhead valve, OHV, technology cleverly camouflaged to look like the Flathead's distinctive silhouette. It's a masterstroke of engineering artistry. Producing a solid 78 horsepower and 100 Nm of torque, this engine offers a smooth yet responsive riding experience, perfect for long open highways or lazy weekend cruises. The sound of freedom. No Harley-Davidson discussion is complete without talking about the sound, and the 2025 Flathead doesn't disappoint. Harley's engineers worked overtime to replicate the mellow, low-frequency rumble that made the original Flathead so unforgettable. The result is a rich, throaty exhaust note that doesn't scream rebellion but growls with authority. It's the kind of sound that turns heads, sparks conversations, and makes you feel every beat of the road. Chassis and suspension, retro looks, contemporary control. The chassis is another nod to the past, but with present-day performance. A double cradle steel frame gives the Flathead its rigid, classic posture, while modern suspension components provide smooth, comfortable, and confident handling. Up front, a 49mm Showa cartridge fork absorbs the bumps like a dream, and at the rear, a hidden monoshock gives the bike a hardtail look without sacrificing ride quality. It's the best of both worlds, classic lines with modern functionality. Vintage styling, premium details. Visually, the 2025 Flathead is a masterpiece. It oozes 1940s attitude with its teardrop fuel tank, wide handlebars, wire spoke wheels, and deep fenders. But look closer, and you'll find today's top-tier craftsmanship. LED lighting seamlessly integrated into the design, a digital-analog hybrid gauge cluster, and even discrete USB-C charging ports hidden under the seat. It's a bike that respects tradition while giving you the amenities you expect in 2025. Ergonomics, built for every ride. One of the most underrated aspects of any cruiser is its ergonomics, and the Flathead nails it. The low-slung solo seat, mid-mounted foot controls, and wide handlebars put the rider in an upright, commanding position. Whether you're riding solo through the countryside or making your way through city traffic, the bike feels planted, responsive, and surprisingly nimble. Harley's engineers have clearly focused on making sure this bike is not just a showpiece, but something you'll actually want to ride every day. Braking and safety. Modern safety systems on a vintage-looking motorcycle. Yes, please. The 2025 Flathead comes standard with ABS, traction control, and a refined cornering assistance system, all subtly integrated so as not to disturb the bike's classic aesthetic. Braking is managed by dual front discs and a single rear disc, both featuring Brembo calipers for reliable and progressive stopping power. It's tech you'll be thankful for, especially when cruising at highway speeds. Electronics suite, technology hidden in plain sight. The electronics suite is cleverly designed to remain invisible unless needed. A central display nestled within a retro-style speedometer provides navigation, Bluetooth connectivity, and trip data. Riders can control music and take calls via handlebar-mounted switches. There's even a custom mobile app that lets you start the engine remotely, check fuel levels, and run diagnostics, all from your phone. But don't worry, none of this distracts from the old-school vibe Harley fans love. Limited edition or a new line? Here's where things get really interesting. While Harley-Davidson has confirmed that the 2025 Flathead will launch as a limited edition model, insiders suggest this could be a testbed for a new series of retro-modern motorcycles. If it sells, and let's be honest, it will, we could see a whole Flathead line emerge, possibly even with bobber and hardtail variants. For now, only 1,925 units will be produced globally, a tribute to the year Harley first rolled out the original Flathead design. Each one comes with a serialized badge and a certificate of authenticity. The price of nostalgia. As you might expect, the 2025 Flathead isn't cheap. With a base price starting around $24,999, it's positioned as a premium offering. But for what you get, a masterfully crafted piece of rolling history, backed by modern reliability and performance, it's arguably worth every penny. Harley-Davidson knows its audience, and this bike is targeted squarely at riders who want more than just transportation, they want connection, history, and identity. Who is this bike for? The 2025 Harley-Davidson Flathead isn't for everyone, and that's by design. This is a bike for purists, collectors, and connoisseurs. It's for riders who appreciate the art of motorcycle engineering, who want to own something meaningful, something with soul. It's for those who believe that motorcycling isn't just about speed or tech specs, it's about the ride, the rumble, and the romance of the road. Riding impressions. Early testers are calling the 2025 Flathead one of the most enjoyable Harley rides in years. It's surprisingly agile at low speeds, stable at high speeds, and offers a balanced ride feel that bridges the gap between classic cruiser and modern tourer. The throttle response is smooth but confident, and the torque kicks in right where you need it, making passing on highways or climbing hilly roads feel effortless. Combined with a plush saddle and relaxed geometry, the ride is comfortable even after hours in the saddle. Customization potential. Harley knows its fans love to tweak and tune, and the Flathead is designed with customization in mind. From leather saddlebags to vintage tank badges, ape hangers to solo seats, the aftermarket possibilities are endless. Harley is even offering a catalog of officially licensed retro accessories, so riders can create a custom look while maintaining the bike's original spirit. It's a blank canvas for your two-wheeled vision. Final thoughts, a true tribute done right. The 2025 Harley-Davidson Flathead is more than just a motorcycle, it's a tribute, a revival, and a reinvention rolled into one. It honors the past without being stuck in it. It embraces the future without losing its soul. In a world of ever-advancing tech and design, it's refreshing to see a company look back not just with sentimentality, but with intention and innovation. This is a bike that reminds us why we fell in love with riding in the first place. Closing words from Bike Focus Reviews. And that wraps up our deep dive into the 2025 Harley-Davidson Flathead. At Bike Focus Reviews, we believe that motorcycles are more than machines, they're stories on wheels, and this one might just be a bestseller. Whether you're a lifelong Harley rider or a newcomer drawn in by the legend, the Flathead is an experience worth exploring. Thanks for riding along with us, and stay tuned for more in-depth reviews, one throttle twist at a time.